Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to calculate the rate of return in Excel. What's the reason you may want to do this? Well, when you invest, there's only really two things that you care about. The first is the risk, and the second is the return. So when someone asks if I'd recommend an investment, I'm just comparing risk versus return. If the risk of two investments is similar, then you would prefer the investment with a higher return. So for example, a treasury bond currently has around a 4 to 5% return. So that sets a base for returns because treasury bonds are extremely low risk. I always use the same formula to calculate returns in Excel, which I'm going to show you now. Okay, so I'm in Excel and the formula is pretty simple. It's equals XIRR and then the cash flow values and then the dates. So let's go through a few examples. Example 1. This is a bond with 5% semi-annual interest, so interest paid twice a year, with a 2-year maturity. So for example, you can see here the principal is $100, so you invest $100. The interest is 5% paid annually, or $2.50 every 6 months. And then at the end, you get your $100 of principal back. So you can add up your principal and your interest to get to total cash flow. And then to calculate the rate of return, the formula is just equals XIRR. Then you select your values or the cash flow, and then you select the dates. And there you go. So this bond has a rate of return slightly higher than 5% because the interest is actually paid semi-annually, so a little bit faster than once per year. Let's look at another example. So I'm asked about this example relatively frequently, which is, should I buy this annuity? Now we're going to look at how you can calculate the returns for an annuity. Let's say, for example, you have an annuity where you invest $100 and the payment is $8 per year. Unlike a bond, many annuities do not have a return of the original principal. There's only the payments. So again, this is a simplified version, but there's the investment and then the ongoing payments, and that's your cash flow. And you can calculate the return, again, with the XIRR formula. Select your cash flow and select your dates. So the rate of return of this theoretical annuity is 5%. Now I've simplified a bit because most annuities pay monthly, which would increase this return by a little bit. But this is the same formula that you would use to calculate the return. Let's do one more example. Okay, example 3, a simple rental property. So this is to show that the XIRR formula can be used for more complex and higher return investments as well. All you have to do is calculate the cash flows. So this is a very simplified example, but let's say you buy a house for $100,000, you rent it out for $5,000 a year with $1,000 in expenses per year, and then you sell the house 5 years later for $125,000. The rate of return you can calculate again with XIRR, the cash flows, and the dates. So the theoretical returns of this rental property is a little over 8%. So again, this same formula for calculating returns is what I use for almost all types of investments. As long as you know the dates and the dates of the cash flow, which you should know before you make an investment, or at least have a forecast, you can calculate what the theoretical rate of return is. Thanks for listening in. I'm Nick, and I've worked in finance for almost a decade. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and follow our channel for future videos. You can check out our WeChat group for more wealth and retirement tips. Talk to you next time. Bye.